Section 27, Insurance. This will be a high-level summary. More in-depth explanations of some of the more technical subjects will follow in later videos. Up first, the group health plan for pilots that covers active pilots. Plan options. The buy-up remains while the base has been replaced with two consumer-directed health plans known as CDHPs. One is valued higher than the buy-up and one lower. GeoBlue remains for FDA pilot coverage. General improvements. Spouses of FedEx pilots who are non-pilot employees of FedEx or in the U.S. military are currently not eligible for coverage under our health plan. Those spouses will now be eligible for coverage under our plans. Hearing aids and acupuncture will now be covered. Methodology is provided for a pilot's surviving family members to access health care in a manner that makes sense for the surviving family structure. Cost. While we have agreed to reasonable increases in our health plan costs, it also comes with improved transparency of these costs. The prior contract allowed pilot monthly rates to be increased without proof that the underlying costs had actually increased. While the maximum percentage that year-over-year pilot monthly rates may increase will rise, we will now receive proof of the need for those increases in the form of professional actuarial projections. Further, to ensure the integrity of this new system, there is a new true-up provision that looks back at the actual costs after the completion of a plan year. So in the end, both parties will pay the agreed-upon cost share. The cost increases of all plan options will be aggregated together. This is being done so that the impact of negative claims experience in one plan option is spread out. This keeps the cost of that one plan option from spiraling upward. This TA will require that pilots have access to a medical procedure and treatment pricing system so that they can compare the cost and quality of healthcare providers and procedures in their area. CDHPs. What is a CDHP? It's a consumer-directed health plan. This type of plan is different from the buy-up and base options we are used to. With those plans, the value of any unused care essentially expired at the end of the year. You could not take it with you. In a CDHP, that value is given to you up front in the form of money contributed to a health savings account or credited to a health reimbursement arrangement. With that value, the pilot will manage their healthcare expenses more directly with any leftover value theirs to keep and grow for the future. A new wellness program accompanies the CDHPs. If you participate in this program, you will receive $300 for the pilot and $300 for the spouse. Successful participation is achieved by completing a health assessment and 2 of the wellness programs, like certifying you are tobacco-free or getting a cholesterol screen. Dental and vision improvements. Currently, our dental plan limits the total amount of benefits paid out from the plan to a mere $30,000 over your lifetime. We have removed that limit. Dental implants are now covered for non-accidents. In vision, we are currently limited to benefits on a timetable that resets every time you make a claim. This inefficiency has been corrected so that benefits are now based on calendar years. Due to major deficiencies in the domestic dental and vision plan's ability to adequately serve our foreign domiciled pilots, a search will be made to secure better vendors for the FDAs. Except for the monthly premium, terms shall be no less favorable than those currently in effect. A concurrent search will be made for the domestic plans to see if there are improvements to be had in the marketplace. Excise tax. Mitigation steps are provided that will prevent or delay our health plans from triggering the excise tax under the ACA. These are designed to retain the full value of our negotiated benefit. Now, on to the retiree group health plan for pilots, which covers retirees from retirement to Medicare eligibility age, currently 65. The plan lineup includes all active pilot options that I have covered and retains the current high deductible option. There is a new HRA only option. This was created for a retiree who would rather not elect one of the more traditional options. Maybe they have coverage through a spouse's employer. Under this option, you would receive the same amount the company would otherwise contribute to one of the other retiree plans on behalf of the retiree and spouse. This amount is credited to a notional HRA that can be used for any eligible medical expenses. This option, if elected, is a permanent choice until transferring to Medicare. Next, we move to the benefit that picks up once you have reached Medicare eligibility age. Again, that is currently 65. The Post-Medicare Premium Reimbursement Plan, or the PRP for short. This is the plan that provides the retired pilot and their spouse a reimbursement for costs associated with an eligible medical plan supplemental to Medicare. We remove the requirement that to be eligible, a retiree must carry FedEx health insurance until Medicare eligibility age. We changed the plan to provide an avenue to coverage for more retired pilots and spouses while ensuring the continued healthy funding of the plan. To this end, the pilot contribution to the PRP will be increased from 50 cents to $1 per credit hour, with increases of 5 cents per year going forward. We improved efficiencies on the administration of the plan and information flow from the company. Life insurance plans. Optional life. This is a pilot-paid plan with a cap on the premium. The company pays any amount above that cap. This plan is going to be sent out for bid to see if we can secure a better deal on rates and coverage. At the conclusion of that process, pilots will pay the new premium. Optional accidental death and dismemberment. As part of the bid process for optional life, the AD&D plans will also be sent out for bid. Disability plan. The normal LTD benefit remains unchanged. Currently, a pilot who is at the maximum benefit level of the LTD plan would have their benefit cut if Congress lowered a limit that is totally unrelated to LTD. Protection was established to keep a disabled pilot's benefit whole in just such an event. The alcohol and substance abuse benefit will be increased from 26 weeks to 18 months. Currently, both the corporate and FedEx MEC LTD plans use the same vendor to administrate their plans. A firewall has existed between the two plans, requiring a disabled pilot to submit the same claim and medical information twice. Going forward, if a pilot elects, they may submit one claims packet to the administrator for both plans. Adoption program. For our pilots who are interested in adopting a child, we will be able to participate in the company's adoption program, which provides monetary assistance for expenses related to the adoption process. As you have heard here today, this TA will bring many improvements to our healthcare system. You likely have many questions. We hope to answer those questions with our follow-on videos featuring deeper explanations and example scenarios. These are the highlights of Section 27 Insurance.